The ball on the tee. We're set for football.
And off we go here in Tokyo. End zone.
Oh, there's a big hit right away as he's knocked down hard on the opening kickoff. He is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Here's Daniels. There's a short one pulled in by Simmons.
It'll be a gain of 5. 3rd and 7 now.
Well, this defense for the Giants very strong in that victory a week ago.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the back.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. Oh, he's got a little daylight. The ball comes out. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Play action. Now it's Daniels.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You talk about this Giant defense.
Right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
To the air goes Daniels.
Caught out left side by Robinson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Now Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 40. A good pickup there of 20 yards. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10.
That one out wide and intercepted.
There he goes left side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Well, just an excellent play there by the defense to not only pick it but take it back because Charles looked like they were in a groove passing the football, several completions until that mistake.
They certainly did appear to be locked in, and with how this offense is moving along, I know we certainly didn't expect to see a pick to end the series. Whatever the cause was, maybe they tipped one of those scripted plays, maybe the defender just made a great read. It has certainly quickly changed the tone of this one.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're probably lucky to only be down 7-0 as they come up 1st and 10.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. That'll go as a loss of 9, and it leads to 3rd down.
Daniels looking to throw.
Flush to his right. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Able to pick up a dozen yards there on the scramble, but not enough. Fourth down.
Here's Daniel Whelan now.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Andrews.
Open man, that's Malik Nabers.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Going for the deep ball. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Back to throw. Andrews. Johnson's got it complete.
Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
2nd and 6. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Now 3rd down and very long.
Operating from the gun, Andrews.
And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be, and now it's 4th down.
And this one is right through.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You talk about this Giant defense.
Well, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I lost count of the number of turnovers that were occurring in that game, right? I mean, I had a clicker going after a while. 5, 6, 7, 8. It was unbelievable. There have been that many turnovers or takeaways, however you want to say, in the game since the Reagan administration. This is absolutely unreal.
I was in diapers.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short game.
That is caught, and he's going to have a Commander's 1st down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. To throw is Daniels.
Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Second and a couple. Off the play fake, Daniels.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official. Throwing now is Daniels.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
And forced out to his left. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it, eluding the pressure right. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards down to the 13.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
I know, but hold on, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Daniels from the gun on third down.
Escaping the pressure right. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
It's Deonte Banks with it.
And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Andrews dumps it complete to Miller. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Off play action. Andrews out to his left. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And a rout is on here in this first half. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Now Daniel's going to give it up on the touch pass. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Giants are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Flush to his right.
That's complete. It's Neighbors.
And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play there for the Giants. 49 yards.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10
at the 27. Off the play fake. Andrews. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown.
Malik Neighbors,
27 yards.
And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
But this is where how's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Back to throw now on first down. Being chased out left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. On fourth down, here's Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here's Daniels.
They'll roll him out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points in the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Flushed out right. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Facing this big first half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Daniels going to throw for it.
Touchdown! Austin Eckler. He has career touchdown number 78, tying him with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list.
And the Commanders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 24.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
That's good for a Giants first down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Steps away to his left.
Caught along the left side by Hyatt.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
And 6 DBs on the field for Washington on 3rd down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
They're going to try and throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Back to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Now Andrews, a final shot before break, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Now the try here for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Commanders 7.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
But one thing I know for sure, the standard speech is to treat the game like it's tied. But when you have an advantage, they also tell you, make sure you don't get your foot off the gas. Message received.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and putting the ball in the end zone, throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
The rookie from Washington put it right where he needs to. He's got his guys a first down.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop it. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Looking to throw. Andrews buying time to his left. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. A feast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Giants have got it on cruise control.
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official.
So take away the touchdown there, as that's going to be ruled an incomplete pass.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll look to throw again. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They start on the ground with Robinson here. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the third quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game well in hand.
On second down, another shot for Robinson.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after him.
Well, still in the third quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
And boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete. To the air goes Daniels.
And now here's another interception.
And the Giants will take over possession here up at the 44.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
They go play action here on first down, escaping the pressure right.
A throw right side caught by Neighbors.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Operating from the gun. Andrews shakes off the sack. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Off play action. Andrews. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Andrews now from the gun on third down.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A lot of deflated looks on that defense. It seems like they just cannot find a way to get a key stop on third down. Here's another conversion, and now this offense, they're in a position to go up even further as they've got it first.
Touchdown, Giants! A 9-yard touchdown ground.
And the Giants get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Sheds off the tackle.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now Daniels.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Off the play fake, Daniels.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Kayvon Thibodeaux. And the Giants are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. To throw is Andrews. Throwing to start the drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Second and 14. It's complete. It's Miller. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown.
Malik Neighbors.
41 yards.
And the Giants take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Dancing to his left. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
That is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards.
Play action, now it's Daniels.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
They go play action. Daniels.
Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the
And now here is another interception.
And the Giants are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Andrews.
Hyatt there to grab it.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Well, up big, but still not hesitating to take some shots downfield, CD. I guess they really want to hammer home their dominance in this one.
Yeah, that much is apparent, partner. If they keep completing throws like that, they'll keep that gap awfully wide as they've established already.
And now Miller hit, and he fumbles. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come.
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down.
Off the play fake. Andrews. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. In motion left goes a tight end. Again, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
To throw is Daniels. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
It got his man complete.
Big strides. Look at him go.
Touchdown, Washington.
Ben Sinnott.
73 yards.
And the Commanders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Point after, right down the middle. As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Off play action. Andrews.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Here's 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun. Andrews. Flush to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And here's Andrews. Off the play fake.
There's a short one caught by Johnson.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Andrews throwing on 4th down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's taken down inside the 30. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flushed out right.
Hyatt has got it.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
That's another Giants first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now Andrews. Off play action. He'll buy some. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Tommy Tremble.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Giants stretch this 4th quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Second and 10. Daniels looking to throw.
Eluding the pressure right.
That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 6. Throwing now is Daniels.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 43.
Here's Daniels.
He sets to fire deep.
And, boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Back to throw. Daniels escaping the pressure right.
He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Being chased out left. Past the 20. 10. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Eckler will take this one in. Touchdown, Washington. Wolf on now for the extra point.
And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
Commanders 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And it's looking all the more likely that a fifth straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10.
And Andrews lost the football.
And it's Washington that scoops it up. Inside the 10.
And it's a defensive return for a late touchdown. So they still need somewhat of a miracle here, but at least that gets them a little bit closer. And at this point, after that return for a touchdown, I guess the only thing is you're asking what else could go wrong.
Not only that, I think that between the two of us, we thought this was over before. I believe now it's really over.
Extra point right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And they can't bring him down. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Commanders are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
2nd down and 8.
Looking to throw. Daniels. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception.
And the Giants are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Andrews steps away to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Looking to throw. Andrews.
He connects with Hyatt.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. Back to throw. Andrews. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch. And it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come into this game where defense was optional? Because it certainly feels that way, right? But when you look at the scoreboard, this rookie, he has his team moving at a little bit quicker pace than his